What fucked up thing did you do as a kid? I was 12 and tried searching everywhere for porn of children of my age because I didn't like looking at adults. Boy, was I stupid. When I was 11, my friend and I soaked a tennis ball in gasoline and lit it on fire and with gloves on tossed it around with my friend. Just cause. Ended up throwing it to him in an arc and he missed and it slid down his chest, leaving the on-fire gasoline trail on his shirt. Had first-degree burns and we really got in trouble for that one. Gave my little brother X-Lax and told him it was chocolate when we were under 10. I knew it would give him diarrhea, but I didn't know how badly. It was fucked up. I thought it would be a great practical joke to bury a corn holder. Small handle with two sharp prongs to hold corn on the cob. Pointy side up in my yard and wait for someone to step on it. Of course, being a kid after all, I lost interest after a time and forgot. Sometime later in the summer, while walking barefoot, yes, I stepped on it. Fuck, that hurt. Learned a valuable lesson about practical jokes. Friends and I would hang out on a side street with a 1-gallon gas can and a lighter. When we saw a car coming, one of us would run across the street while pouring gas and the other friend would light the gas after he was clear. I tried to poison my mom's boyfriend. I was probably around 11. I had one of those science kits from the Scholastic Book Fair. I took the citric acid and dumped the whole container into his drink. He sipped it and just said, "This tastes like shit," and dumped it out. Lol. I was pretty young when this happened, maybe 13 years old. I was in a hot tub with my friends and I thought I had to fart. It was not a fart. Pooped in my bathing suit, so I casually grabbed it with my hand and while no one was looking, dropped it behind the hot tub. In 7th grade, my best friend asked me if I would go and ask the boy she liked if he liked her and if he would go out with her. I went over and asked him if he liked her. He said no. Then I asked if he liked me. He said yes. And then I asked him to be my boyfriend. He said yes. Then I went right back to my friend and told her that he didn't like her, but that he liked me and was now my boyfriend. I don't know why I did that. Eat coins. In 7th grade, I lit a poster on fire that was hanging on the basement wall adjacent to my parents' indoor heating oil tank. I made my brother and his friends a jug of Kool-Aid with water from the toilet. I still cringe when I remember that I asked my 6th grade teacher what a blowjob was because some older kids kept talking about it. She was cool though and told me. I had a notebook that I proceeded to fill with drawings. Each page was a scene like a comic book. It told the pictorial story of a woman getting pregnant and giving birth with graphic detail according to my 7-year-old understanding of how birth worked. My cousins lived off a pretty major street growing up. We would put logs in the road for cars to run over because it would make a loud sound like a gunshot went off when it hit the bottom of their car. We did this for a while until a motorcycle almost ran over it and we realized how dangerous it was. I put liquid soap on my siblings' toothbrushes for April Fools because I read about it as a prank somewhere. I took my holidays very seriously. Went to the cinema dressed as a ninja for attention. I used to have a couple bullies in the 1st grade. One day they decided it would be a good idea to strap me to a bench and strip me. So you know what I did? I shit my pants right then and there. They never bothered me again. I helped a Jewish kid steal a Christmas tree. He complained his family never had a Christmas tree. When I was 8, I stole my father's nickel collection and spent it on penny candy. I flipped off people while going for a walk with my parents when I was 5. I didn't realize that was a bad thing to do.